City officials are continuing their investigation into the incident at the university library, which occurred over the Christmas holiday. There were no reported casualties, as most students were off campus at the time. Authorities say there is no evidence of terrorism and no ongoing threat to the public.
Eyewitness footage has circulated online, though officials caution the video has not been authenticated.
Okay.
There's a moment in every build where you realize you've crossed a line. Not the finish line, but just a threshold, if you will. That place where what you plan gives way to what is. I mean, writers talk about transitions the same way builders do, even if they don't use the same tools. I mean, one of my favorite lines comes from Ursula Le Guin, who once wrote that it is good to have an end to journey toward, but it is the journey that matters in the end. What she doesn't always get credit for is how much of that journey happens in the in-between spaces, the parts where nothing is quite settled yet. This build has been living in these spaces for a while. Originally, this was going to be simple, a single slope, a clean transition from the mountain down to the tabletop. It made sense on paper. It fit the plan. It followed other models that I took inspiration from. And then I found this Dwarven Forge cave piece. It fit the story immediately. It fit the themes we'd been working with: emergence, depth, things hidden just beneath the surface. But it didn't fit this build. Not neatly, not easily, not without consequences. This is a major piece, a decision piece, and once it entered the picture, the transition had to change. The slope wasn't enough anymore. The idea of a clean, gentle descent didn't hold, and the cave demanded weight, space, tension. So the plan shifted. That meant the courtyard has to grow. It means the dining room table would, for all practical purposes, disappear under stone and terrain. And yes, it meant more work. But the build was calling for it. I've kind of learned that working on this project that builds behave a lot like life does. You can plan carefully, you can do everything right, and then something appears, something unplanned, sometimes even something you actively went looking for. And suddenly, the transition changes. You can fight that, or you can adapt. This cave is the result of adaptation. It's not compromise, it's evolution. The transition here just isn't physical, it's narrative, it's emotional. It's the moment where Barak-Karandul stops being an idea and starts becoming a place that can hold things, people, stories, futures. And that's really what this chapter is about. It's not completion, but a crossing. So, as we close out this year, I also want to pause and say thank you. This channel just crossed the 150 subscriber mark just a couple weeks back. It's a number that really, to be honest with you, felt impossible at one point. So, to everyone who's been watching, commenting, sharing, or even those of you who are quietly following along, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for walking these transitions with me. So, the next stop is 200. The build continues. And as always, the mountain will decide what comes next. I look forward to a new year of exploring this adventure with any of you willing to come along. Peace. I understand, but you said there would be others.
They heard the call. They are not late. They are becoming.